What's up, guys? I find this very interesting slide here. My brother mentioned that in the Hebrew Pictogram, the word in the beginning has a significant importance of God's plan right at the bat in Genesis, the first word, how it predicts the the end, and how Yeshua, our Jesus, the Messiah, comes into play. So in this slide, it says the word Bereshit, which is these uh, pictograms here. So this person is saying there are several passages in the Old Testament that points to Jesus. Genesis 1:6 refers to God making in mankind in his image, implying the Trinity. So you can see here, then God said, let us first make man in our image after our likeness. It's emphasizing the Trinity in itself, as we all know in our Christian belief that God, the Word, and His Spirit, right? The Word is Jesus Himself. And then in Genesis 3:15 refers to the seed of a woman bruising the serpent's head and prophesies of Jesus defeating Satan, right? Jesus, He shall bruise your head, He shall bruise your head, and you shall bruise His heel. In Hebrew words, Elohim is a plural word, again implying Trinity, right? God is more than one. Like Elohim is again a plural word. In Isaiah 4:46-10, this is in the Old Testament, God declares the beginning declares the end from the beginning and shows the entire redemptive story, including Jesus' death on the cross, foretold in the Old Testament text. Let's look at the word in the beginning, right? So this is the pictogram word in Jesus in Hebrew Pictogram. All right, so have a look at the word in the beginning, right? So these symbols here in the Hebrew Pictogram, it reads from right to left. So it means the Bet, the Father, and Ba is the Son. So this is the Father and the Son, right? The Son of God, destroyed by His own hand on the cross. So basically, just the beginning of that phrase in Genesis itself, God has declared His intentions from the start to the end, right? In Isaiah 46:10, I will make known the end from the beginning, from ancient times what is to come, right? God, so it's the whole book of the Torah, since the Genesis in the Torah to the Bible, where Jesus comes as prophesied and died on the cross, right before even Jesus come, right before we even have a Bible. Always already predicted in God's divine planning, right? I will make known the end from the beginning. In John 19:30, it is finished. It is finished means the work of redemption that was set in place at the beginning of time was done. That's why Jesus, our Yeshua, our Messiah, said, our God, the word that came down, said it's complete. Okay? The complete. So the Bible story from the beginning to end is complete. Now we are waiting for Him to return, and for those who are saved, for eternal kingdom, where we have for our Lord to come, and we rule with Him for 1,000 years. So that's easy way. It's just amazing how God has this. It's just unbelievable how His plan is right there in plain sight. Think about what you believe in. This is there's only one God, guys. It's only one God.